into this space of healing with Harretta. I ask that you just sit back, unwind, drop those shoulders, and allow me to speak to your heart, your soul, your mind, body, and spirit. Let's enjoy this ride. Hey y'all, happy holidays. It's the 4th of July. I mean, it's really not a holiday for me because I work. I think I just got used to working with nursing, so I really don't even get into holidays if I'm going to be honest. Every year my birthday comes up and my friends are like, oh my God, what are you going to do? And I'd be like, I don't know. Majority of the time I just go see my mentor, give me some healing work, and then I just have me a good old day. That's it. I'm grateful for another year of life, but I don't really make a big deal about holidays. Maybe I should dig deeper into that. I don't know. Well, I can tell you one of my favorite holidays, though, is Thanksgiving. And that's because of the food, because I'm a foodie. But yeah. But anyway, whatever you're doing, happy 4th of July. And Lord knows, I want to keep my freedom. Okay, I'm not going there. I'm not into politics, but I'm not going there. But yeah. Guess what? We have a new moon that's going to be occurring tomorrow on July 5th at approximately 6:57 p.m. Y'all know I love me a new moon because it's all about setting new intentions. And I honestly am excited about this energy because it's also occurring with the Sirius gateway. So let me explain. So, one of the brightest stars in the sky is the Sirius. And it is often referred to as our spiritual sun. So the gateway always occurs during the first week of July. So we have that gateway going on as well as it being a new moon in Cancer. So this is a special time for us to connect with this potent energy and manifest the desires of our heart. So I'm going to just spend this episode focusing on this new moon, but all the other cosmic stuff that's going on right now. Yeah, because there's a lot going on. So let's get into it. So having the Cancer new moon and the Sirius gateway at the same time creates an alignment of the sun, Sirius, and the moon, which is activating just a powerful time for healing and restoration and regeneration, just rebirth and becoming a new version of yourself. So I'm very, very excited. Just like eager, like, ooh, who am I becoming? What's about to happen in life? But yeah, and it's allowing us just to feel more connected to the universe and truly elevate our energy. So hopefully you are thriving in this new season of summer as well. But with this elevated frequency, we, might have a new way of thinking outside the box, outside our norm, having new inspiration, being inspired about different things, definitely opening up new pathways and hopefully welcoming in new opportunities. And with it being a Cancer new moon, we may have increased sensitivity because, no shade to the Cancers, but y'all know the Cancers being they feelings. So with this being a new moon in Cancer, yeah, you may be in your feelings just a little bit, but you can choose to connect with this energy and express more love and compassion and forgiveness. But make sure you are paying attention to where your heart is directing you and exactly what it's saying to you at this time in your life. So let's talk about how to capitalize off of this Cancer new moon. Well, again, it's about personal growth, some emotional healing, and definitely setting those intentions that align with nurturing and that intuitiveness that's within you, because the sign of Cancer is associated with the moon, right? And then the moon sign is always about trusting our intuition. So if you're being guided to do something, just do it. Okay? Just do it. No questions. Just do it. I'm preaching to myself right now. But yeah, so with this new moon, how about you set some intentions for some emotional healing? Because again, the moon is associated with our emotions and our intuition, as well as our home. So this is a powerful time to focus on emotional healing as well as self-care. So you might want to take some time with this new moon energy. Again, this potent for like 3 days. I tell y'all this all the time, but just in case we got some new listeners, I'm just going to keep on reiterating. The energy is potent for 3 days after the new moon or full moon occurs, but this time we working on a new moon. So bring it in, new beginnings into your life. But anyway, you might want to set up a sacred space for yourself. Like personally, I have a meditation room that I love going in and do my yoga, and every morning just reading and setting my affirmations and, doing my thing. But if you don't have a room to dedicate to that, just find you a little corner off to the side that you can be a sacred space where you're just comfortable. And maybe you want to put some crystals over there or a plant or some candles and play some soothing music. Whatever it is, create a space for yourself to just chill out, relax, set intentions, and get in tune with yourself. So with that time, you might want to meditate and journal, reflecting on your emotional state and what emotions need to be healing, the things that you need to let go of and move further. But yeah, write down your feelings and set intentions for emotional release and healing so that you can thrive and be ready for new things that's coming your way. So know that this Cancer new moon can enhance your intuitive abilities. And we got a retrograde that's helping that too, but we're going to talk about that later in a second. But yeah, use this time to tap into that inner wisdom. So maybe you want to start practicing some intuitive activities. I know a few episodes ago I was talking to you about, learning to trust your intuition. And if something's telling you to go a different way, just go the different way. If you want to start playing a game and say, you know what, I feel like seeing a white car within the next 2 blocks. Start doing that. Play a game and just listen to that inner voice and that guidance that comes your way. Let's say another way of strengthening your intuition is you dream of things and you're like, I don't understand what that dream was about. Don't worry about it. Just write it down into a dream journal. Just keep it close to the bedside. And when you wake up, write it down. It might not make sense now, but it might make sense a little later on. But pay attention to your dreams as they may carry, some significant messages that'll help you along the way. So with that Cancer, the Cancer sign, it just governs home and family life. So this is an excellent time to spruce up your space and strengthen family bonds. A lot of times it's the holidays, so you might be spending time with your family this weekend. So yeah, but clean up that house, declutter. You might want to redecorate. Anything that brings it more comfort and nurturing surroundings. Like I often can sense when I'm working on clients, it will just come over me where I'm like, your house is dark. You need to let more light in. And they just look at me like, how you know? The child is just my gift. It's just my gift. But make sure you're letting light in and opening windows and allowing this new energy just to fluctuate on in. But again, like I said before, you might want to focus a little bit more on your family and connections and strengthen bonds. And maybe it's time for you to have like a heartfelt conversation with a family member or a friend, because again, you might be in your feelings. So why not let it out? Okay. It's healthy for you. Now, with new moons, I enjoy just doing some self-care. So prioritize your self-care with this Cancer new moon. Maybe you want to relax a little bit by taking a bath, put some essential oils in it. A couple weeks ago, I put on, I don't know if you follow me on social media. If you're not, I'm on majority of the platforms. I am _Harretta, Harretta, but, or Peace Within 111. And I posted a video regarding the strawberry full moon. I love taking baths with the moon cycle. So maybe that's something you want to do and put some essential oils in it. For that one, I did the whole thing, honey. I put in strawberries and lemon and some lavender essential oil and some bath salts. It was just a vibe, and some calendula. Yeah, it was a vibe. But yeah, you might want to do that for yourself. And of course, what other self-care it is, then feed yourself some good food. I can't leave that out because, I'm a foodie. But eating some nourishing food that will just bring about comfort and healing to your body and your soul. Another thing with this Cancer energy is all about creativity and embracing those artistic endeavors, because the Cancer sign is associated with the water, and we all know the water is associated with the sacral chakra, and the sacral chakra is all about creativity. You see how everything go together? That's why I just love what I do with this holistic work. It's just amazing. But yeah, so you might want to do some type of creative work. You might want to paint, you might want to draw, you might want to write, craft something. Just use some form of creative expression to connect with this new moon, because it can be like a form of emotional release, because you're not in your head, you're doing something else instead of obsessively thinking about something that has been troubling you. It gives you a time to relax your mind. So do something creative. Hell, maybe you want to write instead of writing out your intentions. Maybe you want to do a vision board on Pinterest, or do it old school. I love old school, but do it old school and cut out some magazines and place it on some paper. You don't have to have a board, whatever works for you, or go on Canva and create something. But yeah, create a vision board that represents your dreams and your goals, and then that'll give you something to visualize in the future. Because y'all remember I talked about those miracle mornings, and part of the savers is for you to visualize the things that you want to happen in your life. If you haven't listened to that episode, I think it was like, 2 episodes ago? Yeah, new mornings. All right. Another thing you can do with this new moon is set financial goals. Okay. Because again, that Cancer is all about that home. So we need finances to keep our home, right? But keeping it secure and keeping it comfortable. So do some financial planning. You might want to create a budget, or even set a goal for saving, because savings make you feel a little bit more secure. And more than anything, we want to manifest abundance at all times. So use some affirmations or visualizations to attract financial stability and abundance into your life. Another thing we might want to work on, growing more spiritually. So you might have a ritual that you want to do with this new moon that involves like something simple as even lighting a white candle that's just a representation of new beginnings and speaking your intentions out loud. A ritual does not mean it's dark magic or anything like that. It's just setting an intention. Sometimes I just feel like spirituality can get a bad rep, but I always remind people to do what's right for you, not what anybody else saying. Go within and follow your own personal guidance. Okay? But yeah, you might want to do something that allows your intentions or visualizations to further manifest with ease. Of course, you might want to, get your little Reiki in, or some sound healing. Go on YouTube and listen to some sounds just to bring about a balance to your chakras, especially that heart and sacral chakra, because we're talking about matters of the heart with the emotions, and the sacral again is related to the moon. And hell, you might want to engage with your community more, since you're working with family. A lot of times the community is family. So maybe you want to join some type of group meditation. I know that Moon Omens, I follow them on Instagram. They often have meditations associated with new moons and full moons. So maybe you want to join one of their meditations in a group setting, because that's sometimes when you're in healing circles and groups like that, it amplifies the energy of the new moon and things that you want to call into your life. Another thing you might want to do with this new moon is reflect on personal goals. So review, take a look back at past new moons and full moons and see how far you've come and what patterns still need to be released. But you should definitely applaud yourself for the growth that you have had. And of course, practice gratitude for all the things that are coming into your life and continue to come into your life. So be grateful. Continue to foster a positive mindset so that you can continue to attract more blessings into your life. Blessings on me. Blessings on me. Everywhere I go, they'll be. Everywhere I go, they'll be. Yeah, that was your musical selection for today. And that is by Teresa Pondo, called Blessings, and it was released in the year 2022. All right, back to the pod. And part of setting new intentions is plans for the future. So set some long-term goals and plans. Write your goals down for what you want to accomplish between now, this new moon, and the next new moon. And of course, break them down to actionable steps. Be clear. Be very, very clear, because the universe needs to know what you want to happen. Okay. And part of your visualization is visualizing you succeeding at that goal. So spend time each day visualizing your success and achieving those goals. About 5-10 minutes. That's all it takes. But yeah, those are a few activities that you can engage in to align with this Cancer new moon. I hope you enjoyed that. But I also need to let you know that it's just a whole bunch of stuff going on in the atmosphere right now. So, do what you got to do. But we do have some retrogrades. And retrogrades, we know, is when a planet moves in the opposite direction and slowing things down. So first of all, we have a Saturn retrograde that occurred on June 30th, and it will be here until November 15th. So I went to my girl, alex.myles, MYLES, on IG to get the rundown on what to do with these retrogrades that are currently occurring. So I'm going to read what she posted about it. All right, so now until November 15th, there will be a Saturn retrograde, which is all about karmic rewards and repercussions. So the Saturn retrograde brings tough lessons, especially for those who project negative energy or mistreat those with good intentions. So that means that karma coming back to those who ain't been doing right. I'm just saying. Nothing goes unnoticed in the universe, and karma acts as a cosmic feedback loop, teaching us that our actions and the energy we send out returns in unexpected ways. This period offers an opportunity to rebalance our karmic account by acknowledging past mistakes, taking responsibility, resolving conflicts, and clearing unresolved issues. The planet Saturn also highlights divine timing, showing that life unfolds with wisdom beyond our immediate understanding. Delays in manifesting dreams or goals often serve a purpose. There are lessons still to learn and higher levels of growth to attain. When we break harmful patterns and transcend past mistakes, we are aligned with being abundantly rewarded for our faith, discipline, hard work, determination, and perseverance. Boom. So she says when you see the number 1111 or 222, expect a karmic blessing. So yeah, all karma is not bad unless you've been putting bad out into the world. But if you've been putting good out into the world, child, you about to be blessed. Let's receive it. Take it in. All right, now beyond that's one planet in retrograde. We also got another planet that just went in retrograde on the 2nd of July, and that is Neptune. Neptune retrograde will be occurring until December 7th. So yeah, we got these retrogrades that's occurring on months. So be prepared. But okay, let me tell you what Miss Alex.Myles said about this Neptune retrograde. So during this retrograde, our intuition sharpens And remember, I told you about your intuition going to be enhanced with this Cancer new moon. It's going to continue to sharpen all the way through December 7th. So practice little things to continue to trust that intuition. During Neptune retrograde, our intuition sharpens, offering deep insight into relationships and situations that were once clouded with illusion. So you're going to be seeing things for what they really are. Just saying. All right. So this heightened awareness reveals hidden motivations and manipulations, while also uncovering genuine feelings that may have been concealed. As masks are removed, people's true colors come to light, prompting us to establish healthy boundaries or prioritize connections accordingly. Anxiety, fears, past pain, or old betrayals may also emerge during this period, offering opportunities to gain deeper insight and understanding. Break free from old patterns, heal, and find emotional closure. Neptune's mystical energy opens doors to limitless possibilities for our dreams and aspirations. Can you see me smiling? Can y'all hear me smiling? Okay. So now is the perfect time to set clear intentions, as during this time, they are far more likely to manifest effortlessly and in alignment with our deepest desires. Yes, yes, yes. I receive all of that. So, I just want to tell you a couple crystals that you might want to use during this season of July that will be beneficial for you if you choose to, work with crystals. The first one is amethyst. Amethyst is great for protection, especially if you're doing some adventuring in the summer season. Also, labradorite, because there's a lot of change that's going on. So labradorite is great for change and transformation. It provides a form of support. Hematite, that's one of my favorites for grounding. It'll be great for grounding and also protecting your energy from others, especially if you outside a lot during the summer. Look, me, I love going to summer concerts and stuff. Oh, child, let me tell y'all something real quick. It's so funny. So last week, I went to a show with my mom, and it was an outdoor concert. And it's plenty of space and opportunity for people to sit down their blankets or sit in their lawn chairs, whatever it may be, right? I cannot tell you how, no matter where I sat, somebody would come and sit within less than 2 feet from me, like on the side of me. And I'm like, we got all this space. Why are you sitting next to me? And then I would move so I could feel like I have some space. And guess what would happen? Somebody who just want to stand, they will stand right next to my chair. And I'm up here like, oh my goodness, can I get some space? Random people would just come up and start talking to me. And I'm just trying to chill. So it was so funny because my mom was like, well, you the one who asked for this gift. Mama, you ain't got to throw it in my face. You don't have to throw it in my face like that. But anyway, I am always aware that I am emanate in such a high frequency that people are attracted to me and just want to be around. I get it. But sometimes I just need a break. So that's why I'll put on like a hematite to protect my energy. Okay, I got three more for you. Sodalite is a great one because it brings about order to your mind. So those plans that you need to be setting and setting those goals to act on, get you a sodalite while you're writing down the things that you want to manifest in this season. Unakite would be a great one that allow you to just sit back, have less stress while you're waiting for things to manifest, and it brings about patience to you. And lastly, Amazonite. And that is great for alleviating worries. We know how we can just worry our little heads off. So get you an Amazonite to relax a bit. Okay, so those are a couple crystals that would be beneficial for you during this season. So hopefully this has helped you truly capitalize on the energy that is occurring in our universe, one of my favorite things to remember, as above, so below. So everything that's happening up in the clouds and the stars in the universe with our planets, yeah, they're going to affect us too. And on that note, I'm out. Until next time, y'all. Peace.